Here begins our series of baby animal stories, brought to you by My First Treasury. That's what the book's called anyway.
Yeah.
My First Treasury's baby animal stories.
Yeah. Is already.
Too little. Elephants are big, but Teensy was small. She was the smallest of them all. Teensy tried everything she could think of to help her grow. She stretched, she ate a lot, nothing seemed to work. One day was extra rough. It all started in the morning. Teensy wanted to go swimming in the lake, but Teensy's mother said she was too little to swim by herself. Little, 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 Teensy muttered. Later, Teensy went with the herd to have lunch. They stopped in a small clearing and began to munch on the leaves of some bright green trees. Teensy tried and tried, but she couldn't reach the branches, not even the low ones. "I am too little to do anything," she cried, a very frustrated Teensy. At the end of the day, Teensy was with the rest of the herd watching the sunset, but Teensy couldn't see very much, even if she stood on her tiptoes. She was stuck in the back. Excuse me," said Teensy politely. "I'd like to see more than your knees, if you please." But the elephants didn't hear little Teensy. They were too busy admiring the sunset's beautiful colors. "Look, Teensy," said her aunt. Isn't it a lovely sunset, all bright golden yellow?" "Is it really?" replied Teensy sadly. Yellow was Teensy's favorite color. Teensy sat down and waited patiently for the rest of the herd to finish admiring the sunset. She knew she was too little to wander off by herself, so she sat and imagined what the sunset must look like. "Oh, I bet it is too pretty for words," she sighed. The next day, Teensy was very sad. She walked to the middle of a grassy field, which is a good place to be sad. It had lots of blue sky to sit under while thinking about how small you are. Teensy sat down with a thud. "Oh, woe is me," she said. Suddenly, Teensy heard a tiny voice. "What is woe?" the tiny voice squeaked. Teensy looked down at the grass and saw an itsy-bitsy mouse. "Woe means sad," said Teensy, "and today I am sad." Teensy told the mouse all about being too small to reach the tree branches and seeing only elephant knees instead of the sunset. "I'm just too little," she said. "Why, you're not little at all," said the mouse. "You're really very, very big." "Do you think so?" replied Teensy, smiling from ear to ear. "Yes, indeed," said the mouse. "You're the biggest animal I know." Teensy couldn't stop grinning. Somebody thought she was big. It was a dream come true. She had always felt big on the inside, after all. It was great to feel big on the outside, too. Teensy looked down at her new little friend. "I'm sorry you're so small," she said. I know how it feels." "Don't be sorry," said the mouse. "I like being small. I can always fit into cozy corners, and I have lots of secret spaces nobody knows about." "Wow," said Teensy. "So it can be good to be little." Teensy and the mouse talked about being big and about being little until they had heard their mother's calling. "It was nice to meet you," said Teensy to the mouse. "If you ever need to reach anything that's up high, just let me know." "Thanks," squeaked the mouse as he waved goodbye. "We can play hide and seek next time." "I bet you'll never find me." Teensy ran happily back to the herd. "Hello, little one," said Teensy's mother. "Are you feeling better?" "Oh, yes," replied Teensy brightly. "I am all cheered up." She snuggled in close to her mother. "Mom, I know I'm a little elephant, but next to some other animals, I'm really big." "That's right," replied her mother. "And one day you'll be as big as all the grown-up elephants." Teensy smiled, imagining all the sunsets she would be able to see with the herd. "I'll reach the leaves on the highest branches," she exclaimed. And Teensy sat down and thought for a moment. "Mom," she said seriously, "it's good to be little too, you know." Teensy's mother looked down lovingly at her daughter. "You're quite right, little one," she said. "Little or big, you should always be proud of who you are." The end. All right, and next time we'll read Big Bunny Family. Thanks for watching our video. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed.